You got to avoid processed sugar at all costs. But because it's the carbohydrate, your body can use that as a source of energy during your workouts, guys. Hey guys, Mark McKill here with Live Anabolic. And I often hear guys ask me, God, what should I eat after my workout to get the most bang for my buck, to build as much muscle as possible? Well, I am not going to answer that question today. We're going to talk about what you should eat before your workout. So stick around, guys. I got several really good things that you need to know about, and I also have some advice on what you need to avoid eating before a workout. All right, so before I talk to you about what you eat before the workout, real quick, my voice sounds terrible simply because I got over COVID about 3 weeks ago, and for some reason I'm feeling much better than I sound. So guys, that's what's going on with the frog in my throat. So what do you want to eat before a workout? Well, before I get there, let's talk about what you should avoid eating before your workout, right? So you don't want to go into the gym, or if you're working out at home like the majority of you guys are, you don't want to be full, okay? You don't want to have a big gut full of fiber, okay? So avoid eating a bunch of vegetables, all right? Normally, load up, the more the merrier. But right before a workout, especially I'm talking 30 minutes or so, okay? Relatively close to your workout. Avoid things that are gonna make you feel heavy and sluggish. And so any kind of fibrous type food would be in that category. Avoid eating a bunch of heavy proteins, you know, chicken or beef. That stuff stays in your stomach and it takes a long time to digest. Same thing with a lot of fat, okay? Fat kind of makes you feel sluggish and it really kind of slows you down, and you're gonna tend to lose energy if you eat too much of it. So, you know, just a few nuts or something like that, I have no problem with. But guys, really avoid eating too much of those particular types of foods right before you work out. All right, so the thing that I take before every single workout, I've got hooked on this stuff, and that is a pre-workout. All right, there's lots of them out there. We have our own. It's called Anabolic ATP. Just click the link below this video, and we have one of the best websites on the internet when it comes to supplements. So it will take you to our website. There's fantastic ingredients in here. It gives you an unbelievable pump, and it makes you feel really alert, okay, and energetic. And that's why I like it. It kind of wakes me up, okay, before I get into my workout. And when you click on the link, it will take you to our website, which lists all the ingredients. And not only that, it gives you a great explanation for what each ingredient is and why it's in, okay, this pre-workout. So that is the thing I would recommend everybody take. And because it doesn't break your fast, all you guys that do intermittent fasting, you can take Anabolic ATP right before your workout. So if you're working out in the morning and you're not eating until lunchtime, this is great. It's gonna make you feel alert, okay, give you some energy, give you a good pump, but it won't screw up your fasting. So this is something that I've just started relying on, you know, for years now. And not only that, it's not just me, I mean, young guys. I work out with a young 29-year-old captain in the Marine Reserves. The guy's just an animal. He loves taking this stuff too. He's gotta have it before he goes to the gym because he really wants a big pump, so he looks really good for all the girls walking around in the gym. All right, so that's the first thing you should take, all right? But there's some other things you can grab on the way to the gym or just before you work out. Now, remember, it's about volume too. So I love these little guys, all right? They're carbohydrates. They don't have hardly any fat. They have very little sugar or, you know, protein in them. And don't take a lot. I might just eat 4 or 5 of these little guys. It gives me a little energy. And this is another one of my favorites, okay? These are flavored rice cakes, and they got all kinds. This is cheddar cheese flavor, but they got all different types. They're real light. You can grab a big handful of these things. It's almost like eating air. And I will grab these and eat these on the way to the gym while I'm sipping on my pre-workout. And it's not heavy, and it digests really quick. And because it's carbohydrates and it's not processed sugar, you gotta avoid processed sugar at all costs. But because it's a carbohydrate, your body can use that as a source of energy during your workouts, guys. All right, so guys, hopefully I gave you some really kind of interesting, clever ideas on what you can eat right before your workouts. And remember, when I say right before, I'm talking typically roughly 30 minutes before. If it's further than that, if you're talking 2-3 hours ahead of time, you can go on and eat just a really healthy, all-around meal. You can have your veggies, you can have your fiber, you can get your fat and protein in there, no problem. Because your body will have 2 to 3 hours to mostly digest that before you hit the gym. I'm talking about you guys that are working out on a completely empty stomach and you're feeling a little drained. It may be at the end of the day, all right? I gave you several great ideas. Just try them out and see which works best for you. Because remember, we're all different, all right? Our genetics are different. Some people love certain foods and some people hate other foods. You just have to experiment. And then finally, remember guys, you have to always stick with it and never give up on yourself.